Oh,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
we're almost there. Okay. So good morning, everyone. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you, Dr. Robin Simmons, for inviting me. I'm a little nervous. I said, I'm coming to educators. You know, I will mess up a word in a minute. So excuse me if I mess up words, and I'm not a good speller, so thank God I don't have to write nothing. But I'm going to do something today and give you guys some fundamentals of starting a YouTube page. I've been on YouTube, it'll be a year, February 23rd, I believe. Oh, good. So this morning I got my little cliff notes because my memory is not the best all the time. But I'm just going to go over some of me to, so you guys can get to know me. And then I'll go over how to actually start your YouTube page. YouTube is the new TV. Everybody watches TV. The only thing I think my kids watch is Power. Other than that is YouTube. YouTube is growing and it's been there. And if I had known what I know now, I would have had a YouTube page. So, but just a little bit about me. I am 45, excuse me. I have 4 kids, 25, 24, no, 23, and my twins are 17. They're the last two in the nest. So I've been working at university hospitals for 17 years. So doing YouTube is really nothing that I ever saw coming in my life, but life changes. So it all started in 2017 was one of the worst years of my life. January 14th to be exact, I was in a domestic violence situation with somebody I was with for 2.5 years. He threw something at me and I was blinded instantly in my right eye. Thank God the doctors did save my eye, and I still have sight in it, but not like it was. 4 months after that, I got a call from my best friend's children that she was missing. Went to her home, and me and her children found her dead in her basement due to domestic violence. So, I still get choked up a little bit, so excuse me for that. But that is where my journey started with my life, and just changing everything, because I was spiraling out of control, as you can imagine. That was a lot to deal with. So keto kind of saved my life. I am an emotional eater, so I found myself indulging in food, and I said, Danessa, you got to get this together right now. Follow a young lady on Instagram, Mel Be Fit is her name, and I saw how good she ate, and I'm like, this can't be right. How can somebody eat this good and lose weight? So I joined her group in September of 2018, and I started my keto journey. And I was amazed at how well the food tastes, and I was losing weight. I had so many people in my inbox I was showing people on Instagram and Facebook how well I eat. And I got so many calls and texts of how are you doing this? So I said, this is a lot trying to keep going back and forth. I need one platform where I can give everybody this information and they can keep going back to it. So my children kept saying, Mom, you need to do YouTube. And I'm just like, I don't know about that. But I watch mukbangs. So does anybody know what mukbangs are? Nope. Okay, so that's what I am. I'm a mukbanger on YouTube. And that's something that was started in South Korea. And what it is a broadcast while eating. So I cook. Well, some people buy their food, but I cook homemade meals. Sometimes I do buy food, but most of the time it's homemade, food. Sorry, I woke up this morning at 6 and had a cold, so I'm trying to get that together too. But I make homemade foods, and I sit and I talk to my viewers. And I talk about keto. My name came Ketolicious Ness because I do keto. And I figured what other better way to not let my best friend die in vain. I can educate people about domestic violence and talk about the keto journey at the same time. And that's how Ketolicious Ness came about, okay? Let's see. This so I can make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's see. So, in February of 2000 and February of 2019 is when I started my channel, so it'll be a year this February. Now, they, let's see, I put my first video out on February 23rd, and I got such a great response. I didn't know you could get paid from YouTube. I just was going on there just putting a video up just to see how it would do. And my first video now is probably one of my top videos. It's at 1.8K. And the next day after I posted it, another mukbanger who's huge on YouTube, her name is Casey Connections, she shouted me out. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. Like, it just shocked me. But she's one of the people that motivated me to start the channel. And that let me know God put me exactly where I was supposed to be. When I heard that shout out and I saw the responses that I got, I just could not believe it. So within 3 months, I was at 1K. That's 1K subscribers. And in 7 months, I was monetized. Monetized with YouTube is when monetization comes through and YouTube actually pays you to put up your videos. Okay, so of course I'm like, okay, now this could be something. You know, I could get paid to do something to eat. I love to eat. So I could get paid to do this, sit in my living room, talk to people. This is a wonderful thing. YouTube is a lot of work though. It is a lot of work. People don't realize the behind the scenes is where a lot of the work comes in at. So we're gonna go over what does it mean to get monetized and what does it take to get monetized through YouTube, and how to get your viewers, because that's how you get paid through YouTube, is your views. So I'm going to teach you, or tell you some things about how to get your viewers, how to start your YouTube page, and if it's something that I don't know and you have questions at the end and I don't know, I can try to find it for you and let Robin know, because I'm still learning. It's a lot with YouTube. YouTube they got rules galore that you have to follow to actually stay monetized and stay have your platform, okay? So the first thing is, what is monetized in the YouTube world? Monetization, when you get monetized, you get paid by the ads, which is from Google AdSense. Has anybody ever heard of them before? But they are the people that give us ads that we can put into our video. And those ads is how we get paid. By the views, how long people watch your video, and how many clicks you get on those ads. People buy things from the ads, or interested in whatever products that are being sold in those ads. So that's how you get paid through YouTube. So most important is the clicks to views is the most important of how you get paid, and also people liking your video is how your video and your name gets out there. Your name, does everybody kind of use YouTube a little bit? But you'll see when you're watching a video on the side, it says recommended video, like the next video you should watch. When people like your video, you get those likes and those views up, that's how you pop up on the side. So that's your mission, to get your videos recommended so people can watch you. So that's what monetization is. What it takes to get monetized with YouTube. You have to have 1K subscribers. That is the first thing your goal is, to get 1K, which is not always easy. It's a hustle, a real hustle. And I'm gonna go over how to get those subscribers. But you need 1K subscribers, you need 4,000 watch time hours, 4,000 watch time hours, which is 240,000 minutes of people viewing your videos. It's a lot, okay? That number seems big, and it is big, because it takes a minute. And what gets you there is consistency. You have to favorite TV shows. Or like Bill Cosby, that show came on once a week. We was sitting there at 8 o'clock waiting for that show to pop up. If you could see that show every single day, you would be ecstatic. So the people that watch YouTube, there are a lot of YouTubers that upload every single day. And people are sitting there waiting. They are waiting at 8 o'clock, because that's the time you say you're putting your video out. They're sitting there waiting to watch that video. So that consistency is what you need to really get those hours. Okay? Excuse me. Dedication, the time, the money. Of course, now I'm monetized with YouTube, but we're gonna go over that. The money is cents. When I say cents, it's cents. So it grows really slowly, you know. It's not, it depends on your views. I have good views, but it's not huge enough for me to really be getting a huge check yet, okay? We're gonna say yet, we're speaking that into existence. I like that. Okay? You have to follow the YouTube. The other thing to get monetized, you have to follow the YouTube guidelines. They have a whole list of guidelines that you have to follow. Some of the main ones is copyright. You can get copyright broke if you use people's music. You have to go on YouTube and they have music that you can use, or like for instance, my son, he does rap, and I put his music on there, they didn't copyright it. So if it's somebody that you know and you can get that copyright information to them, you can do that. But if they hear people's music, you will get strikes for that. I think it's 3 strikes and you're out with YouTube, but I'm not sure. Again, I'm still learning some things. I did get 1 strike before I was even monetized, and I was playing another YouTuber's music while he was in my live. I actually go live on YouTube as well. Just like you can do Facebook Live, you can go live on YouTube, but you have to get that 1K subscribers first before you can go live. But I was playing his music and they gave me a copyright. And I inboxed him and he sent me the information, I sent it to YouTube, and they took it off. So you can fight those copyrights if they put it on there, if it's something that you know should not have, because sometimes they'll just flag you just because they hear it and you have to just prove it to them. But
yes, ma'am. So copyright, now it's online. Just go to U.S. government, because I have copyrighted materials, music, plays and stuff. And then when you get it, it's in the Library of Congress. The last time I did it was like $45, which is probably more now. But you do that, and then whomever else, no one can use yours without your permission or what have you. Or somebody says, well, I dreamt it last night. No, because I sang this to my dog. And if I don't like to, then hey, you're good to go.
And that's just how it comes about. Somebody hears they don't know. Just say you just blow down. Little old me, I'm still young on YouTube. But just say I get up to a big number and I'm playing music and somebody hears that music, they can sue me, you know? So you have to be very cautious of what you're doing and read those rules. Have I read them all roughly? No, I haven't. I just go. Go ahead.
When you said you use your son's music, how does that work? So if it's your son and he says, hey, Ma, sure, you can use my song, you still have to go through something? Or
It's just on my video. Like I was just doing a video and I had music playing in the background and they just didn't give me a strike for it. So, but if they gave me a strike, I would have to prove to them that this is my son and, you know, the whole logistics of where the music came from. But you can go on there and play whatever you want to play. But they're going to hear it and they're going to give you a strike. So say, for instance, you're playing Brian McKnight. Brian, you don't know Brian McKnight, so he can't give you the copyright information. So that's a strike, and you most likely won't be able to get it off of there.
so when you like use your son's music, for instance, if they gave you a strike, your son didn't have to do something?
He probably would maybe have to do exactly what he just said.
Okay.
Get that copyright, because that's what the guy that I use, he's in, I think, Jamaica or something, that I use his like, look, they gave me a copyright, but this is your music, and you were in the live, and he sent me that copyright paperwork, and I sent it straight to him. So that's what my son will probably have to do, but thank God they haven't bothered me. But, you know, I would probably have to go through that if, you know, that came about, because they are very strict with copyright information.
Tell anybody, do not put your stuff out, even among your best friends, cause you sitting there, I'm tapping my foot and all of a sudden, until you copyright
Yeah.
and receive it, because sometimes it's unintentional.
Yeah.
But
And
other
somebody
times,
can't
folks
use
is
it.
just looking and waiting,
Yeah.
and the first person to copyright
That's
gets it,
there.
whether they did it or
Yeah,
not.
exactly.
First person that gets it in, tag you in, you rock
Exactly.
it. And there's
Exactly.
nothing that you can do unless you're gonna go through a big,
Yeah.
major court battle
Yeah.
on and prove. Hey, look,
That is true.
I've been working on this for 2 years, and, hey, my people know, and then, hey, but then
And
it
with
gets
my
in
son,
court.
he may already have that done, because he's actually uploaded to iTunes and everything, I mean, Apple Music, so he had to pay to get that on there, so I have to ask him about that, you know, this is just starting his career, so.
Protect his
You
music.
know, we new into this, but, you know, if that's what I would probably have to do if they came at me with a strike, you know, I would have to prove some kind of way that this is my son, this is his original music, and, you know, that's how it would have to go. It's a lot of work sometimes.
So if you wanted to put Brian McKnight's music on behind you, you'd have to go and get permission?
You would have to get permission.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but you may be able to search on YouTube, because they have a lot of music there. It may be like the instrumental part or something close to Brian McKnight or something of that sort, but they have a lot of music selection, musical selection.
If YouTube has permission to use it, then you can use it.
Exactly. That's how it goes. So, yeah, so their rules are very strict. They can be strict at times, but you have to understand, anybody can go make a YouTube channel. Anybody can. So they have to have those guidelines so that people can follow them and, you know, abide by them, or you will be paying out everybody. So that's one of the key things to getting monetized. Let's see. Who's watching and how do you get your views? And I see my notes, only half my notes is up on here, but how do you get your viewers? So, and YouTube standards, if you have 5%, if 5% of your viewers is watching your videos, you're doing excellent in YouTube world. And I just found that out the other day. Well, I don't know if anybody watched mukbangs, but B Love, she lives in Columbus, and she, I think, has been on YouTube 2 years, and she's a millionaire right now. And she does what I do. She's a mukbanger, and I actually just had the pleasure of meeting her last Friday. May have been last Friday. She came for a meet and greet here, but she put out a video, and when she said that, because you know my views is, I don't know if you can see from here, but like here, this video has 193 views on it. You'll go look at her page. She has maybe 630,000 views, millions of views. So she's up there, you know. So, but when you see my views and then you look at her views, you're like, oh my God, I ain't doing nothing. But when she said that 5%, I was like, okay, I am doing good. So it really helped me with knowing to keep going, you know. So just know if you do start, when you look at your subscriber count, and if 5% of those people are viewing you, you're doing excellent on YouTube, and that's per YouTube says that, okay? Let's see, where was I? Okay. How do you get your viewers? Network. You have to network with other channels on YouTube, which takes a lot of work. I had a lot of sleepless nights. I work full-time Monday through Friday, and I would get off work, do videos, upload, and put them out. But then you have to go to other people's channels that may have lives. And when they have those lives, you network with other YouTubers that's in their live, because that YouTuber is talking to you and they're engaging you, but you have a whole chat going on with all different YouTubers in these chats, and you network with each other. People look at your channel, they like your content, and they follow you. But YouTube looks for sub for sub. They don't play sub for sub. You sub for me, I sub to you. If they see those words or see that action happen, they can shut your channel down, and they will take your followers from you. I've seen them take like maybe 50 subscribers from you or something like that. You know, they will penalize you some kind of way. So they do not like the sub for sub, but technically that's what you're doing when you're networking in those lives. You can network also through just viewing their video and leaving them a comment. And then they're gonna in turn come over to your channel and see what you're doing, and if they like you, they will subscribe. So that's how you start with the YouTube networking. You also want to do social media. As many times as I want to get away from social media, when you're doing something like this, you cannot. That is the meat and potatoes of getting your name out there. Facebook, Instagram. I just did set up a TikTok. My kid's trying to help me learn how to do that, but that's a big popular one that's out now. It's called TikTok. Yes, it's a whole other one, I know. Twitter, I don't have a Twitter, but Twitter is another good way to get your name out there. But Facebook and Instagram is what I use mostly. And you put out everything pretty much. I'm gonna actually pull up on my iPad because we can't put it up there, unfortunately. But I'm gonna just go to my Instagram page. Does everybody have this? Who doesn't have an Instagram here? Okay. All right. So I'm not gonna say you must have one if you want to start YouTube, but it would help. But you can do the same thing on Facebook. Do you guys have Facebook? Yeah, most people have Facebook, so, you know, and you can do, because I have a Ketolicious page on Facebook as well, so you can actually get your name out that way as well. But Instagram is my main line. But what I do with Instagram, once I upload a video on Instagram, it automatically goes to Facebook. So you don't have to, yeah, that's the good thing about it. So Facebook, actually, this is my Instagram page, which I'm gonna try to go around so you guys can see. I don't have an internet connection. I should have put that up on here. Give me 1 second. Yeah. But on my Instagram, when I upload a video to YouTube, what I do is I create a short clip. And I put that on Instagram, which tells people to go over to my YouTube page so that they can view that video. Also, from your Instagram page, you can have your link to YouTube on your profile page, so people can just hit that click that link, and it'll take them directly to your YouTube page. Because that's what you want. You want to get those people from social media over to your YouTube page. And the whole object is to get them to hit that red button, subscribe. That's how my numbers go up. That's how you get people to start looking at your content when you use the social media sites. Okay, this is taking a minute. But, let's see if I can put it up. It was there. Let me just try this. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me use my personal hotspot. See if that'll work faster. It was there, but for some reason it still was taking forever to click in. But what I do is I just go on my phone just to show you guys, and I'll show you. So this is my YouTube Instagram page. And as you can see, these are all short clip videos. Oh, I'm sorry. All short clip videos of what I put on Instagram. And what they do with those short clips, I actually talk on them, like for instance, think about This is just me. You can just see me just talking. And this is just part of my video that I had up on YouTube. So you're going to get the best parts of your video, something that's going to bring them in to want to come look at your page. And I'm always talking, so always talking. I told myself this morning, I said, now you scared to go talk, and you talk all day long for YouTube. But it's different when you're talking by yourself, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there and then I can edit everything on there. So, but the main thing, that's what I was trying to say, is social media is really the meat and potatoes of how you try to get people to come over to your channel and subscribe to you. And view your videos, because you need those watch time hours to get monetized, okay? The other thing, you want to have quality videos. You want to have something that's bright. You want to have, your lighting is very important. Actually, I have a YouTube friend I found here in Cleveland. She's also a mukbanger, but she told me about these lights here. And y'all can pass it around if you like. But those lights, the daytime lights, it just changed my whole video. It lightened it up. Because I was using and I still use the same light, but I use my wall, the Walmart light that got one tall and one short. That's what I use. But you can get the ring light, you can invest in those things, but I'm going to let YouTube pay for that. When I get there, then I'll start doing all that. So I use what I have at home. And I bought those lights, and they're perfect. So it brightened everything up, and my house is lit up. I like it dark, but that's fine. So your lighting and quality videos. Also, the thumbnail. The thumbnail is this first, the picture that you see right here. If you guys can see me circling it up there, that's my thumbnail. You want to get a thumbnail. Let me see if I can get to some other ones. You see how that commercial comes up? That's how I get paid. When you watch that whole video, that helps me. So if you watch people on YouTube and you see those commercials popping up in the middle of a video, that's how YouTubers get paid, when you watch that, or if you click on it, if you order something, that's how we get paid. They keep track of all of that, okay? So, but
if you skip the ad, then you don't get anything, right?
I'm still trying to understand it. And I actually was watching a young lady the other day that actually is doing very well, and she said it's very hard to even figure their system out. They don't really give you a good way to figure it out, So I'm not really sure how long, but I know it is a certain amount of time. But I just don't know that answer yet. I'll try to find out and let Robin know so she can let you guys know. But you don't have to watch the whole video, but I know it's a certain distance that should be watched before. It's nothing. Like if you just click straight off of it, I don't think you're getting too much from that, okay? So that's what YouTubers want you to do. But the thumbnail is what I was trying to show you guys. And that's what, on here, it doesn't look that bright. But if you can see here, y'all see here? That's the thumbnail. So the thumbnail is the first picture that they see when they come on your picture, on your channel, I'm sorry. But you see how I got the crab legs right there? Oh yeah. You want to bring them in with what you're selling or whatever you're doing. And that is how people click. That's how YouTube actually recommends you too. When they see those bright and loud thumbnails, that's how they recommend your videos as well. Tags and hashtags. Tags are the tags that you put, which I don't think I'm going to be able to show it on here. But just like on social media, like even Facebook, because I know some of you guys have Facebook, but like at the end of a video of somebody's, like they put a picture up and then they put a caption and you see the hashtag, you do the same thing on your videos. When you upload them, you can put, I think it may be 25 to 30 hashtags And those hashtags sometimes is how people find your videos. So when I do crab legs, I'm definitely putting crab legs, king crab legs, smackalicious. I'm putting everything to get those people to come and watch my video. So hashtag, you want to do hashtags on social media, and you want to do it on YouTube. So whatever video that you're putting up on social media, make sure you have hashtags after them, okay? So I kind of tailor them. I have some that I keep, like I have Ketolicious Ness. That's my hashtag. If you go under there, Ketolicious Ness I think is used by a lot, but I have keep it Ketolicious. If you start there, at the very bottom, I started that hashtag. So if you hit that hashtag, I'm popping up. So that's the whole thing. Even if it's somebody else's hashtag, you want your video to be in them hashtags so people can find you. So hashtags, tags is very, very important with YouTube, okay? Engaging your followers. This is the part that when I say it's a lot of work. Again, networking, but when you gotta reply to the comments on Instagram, when people comment to you on Facebook, you have to comment, but you also got a whole new platform on YouTube that they make comments on. So you have to, and see here, I'm not gonna be able to show you guys there because I'm not signed in. But the same comments that you get on Instagram, you get those on YouTube as well. I can have maybe 50 to 60 sometimes comments under my YouTube video. And the way that you engage people, you want to reply to those comments. That can take a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, but it's worth it. That's how my channel grew so fast, because you engage those people.
Do you set aside time each day to do that?
I'm working on time management right now. That's why I got these notes right here, because when I tell you, I am overloaded sometimes, I am. But that is something that I think is very important. I actually got my happy planner over there that I'm trying to work on that time management, because that really is something that you want to do, because it can get overwhelming. So if you allot a time that you're going to answer those YouTube comments, it will help. But the thing is too, is the timing. Because you put a video out, you can have those, they're gonna immediately start leaving comments. You don't want to sit in there 2-3 days, because then by then you done put